interview you, and I went off and left the kid in the little car seat carrying her. Boy, Mom was madder than hell, but hey, it's good to be here with Auto Club of Maine and New England, right?
Yep, Northern New England.
NRO Hot Rods are starting to talk. Pretty excited, getting low ET last night. Robert and Courtney right on our bumper, but so are them other guys. And we're gonna get that dragster in today, right, Brittney?
Yep.
Okay, well, let's get on with the show. What do you think?
All right, what do you say, guys? I'll tell you, we had a couple of questions for the girls since you guys were just a little behind when they arrived. So why don't we take a question for Robert Hight? Who's got a Robert Hight question? Your name and where you're from?
Justin from Amesbury, Mass.
Let me tell you what, these guys are here like 2 hours before the Q&A got underway. Hardcore fans right here. All right, what's your question?
If drag racing wasn't around, what would you be doing for a career? Man, good question, Justin. You'd have to do something with cars. I really like cars. You know, any kind of motorsports, but drag racing's what really did it for me. You know, the first time I went, and you see the speed and the power, just all your sensories get excited from drag racing. So it would have to do something with cars.
Hey guys, we are here live with the entire John Force Racing. By the way, John, this girl right here won our longest membership search, 1967. She's been a member since 67. Not to date you or anything, but we're very proud of her. All right, who's got a question for John Force? This guy right here. All right, who are you? Where are you from?
Hi, I'm Steve from Long Island, New York. I've been watching you. First of all, you are the quintessential, existential drag racer. You have done so much for this sport. I love it. I love you. I've been following you all over the place. I got more of your gear than you do. I got everything except a pair of your underwear. I swear to God. I want to know, first of all, when's Ashley coming back? And are you going to win today, the inaugural event? And what are you going to do afterwards?
First of all, I'm going to get drunk. First of all, you said that exactly like I paid you to. Thank you. I'm just here with my family, and you know, I grew up in a trailer court with 5 brothers and sisters, and now I'm in the biggest trailer court in the world. All my friends are here, and it's just a great time for me, and you're all our friends. What was the question? I forgot. Ashley, we just had another grandbaby. I got 3. I got Autumn's with my daughter Adra and Robert, and she's 8 years old, already driving junior dragsters. And then Ashley had Jacob. He's going on a year and a half, and then Noah. He's just like 3 months. What? He's how old? 2. Hey, it's Courtney's birthday. Let's sing happy birthday. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Courtney.
Stand up.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, now we need to get a straight line for the spankings. Everybody's got to get a straight line.
You know what she got for her birthday? What? She's still pissed. I got her a Cheers hat. I thought it was awesome.
He usually does his shopping in the airports for us for birthday.
All right, guys, I'll tell you what, we're going to start back down the other end here. Who's got a question for Courtney? We're looking for a Courtney question right now. All right, this guy's got his hand up right over here. Tell us who you are.
My name's Daryl. I'm from Orange, Massachusetts. I wanted to know if there is a restriction on the tire size for funny cars, and what is the ratio of your rear end gears?
Wow.
Whoa, good shit, I couldn't answer that. Robert will jump in here.
Yeah, there is a restriction on both, and we run the max. We run the max tire size, the biggest you can run, and also the gear ratio is 3.2 to 1, and that's as high or low as you can go.
Thanks.
And I didn't know that.
Hang around, you'll get educated.
Another question for Courtney.
All right, geez, Robert hijacked that question. All right, so who else has got another Courtney question here?
Emily from Epping New Hampshire. I was wondering what's the fastest that you've ever run?
I've been 4.01 seconds, and actually I went 322 in West Palm Beach during testing.
Nice. Hey, for you folks that are getting handed one of these for your question and you go, what in the world did they just give me? This is a very handy thing. Is AAA always looking out for your what? This is a hand sanitizer, which is convenient to have in your pocket. So you just put the old hand sanitizer on. Pretty handy. Pardon the pun. All right, who's got a question for Brittney? We need a Brittney question next.
Hi, I'm Mike from Stowe. I want to know how it feels to be the fastest force in the family.
You know, that's something that still irritates my dad a little, because I went out in West Palm. I'd only been running the top fuel car for, I don't know, 6 months. And I ran I'd been running it about a year, testing a year in my top fuel car. And I ran a 379 ET. That's my best ET. I think he was a little upset because he's been out here forever, so sorry, Dad.
Yeah, and they all weigh 100 pounds less than me. You know, I started out, I was going to be a male stripper. But I had this little beer belly, and in the photos, I didn't look good, so Robert was going where he was going, and heck, this is where we end up, right here with y'all. Hell, y'all, you never hear y'all up here, do you?
Hey guys, we got next on our question here. Let's get one for Robert Hight. Who's got a Robert Hight question? Tell us who you are, where you're from.
Yeah, I'm Rod Perry from Scotland, Connecticut. My question, Robert, is are all the Force cars running the Ford Boss 500 motor?
Yes, we are. Yep. You know, Brittney, I think, wasn't that the first time a dragster has qualified with a Ford engine in, you know, like 30 years. But yeah, we're all running the Boss 500 engine that we build in-house with Ford's help. And, you know, it's we've stretched the rules to the max on that thing.
Hey guys, we are here live with the entire John Force race team, and I think it's time for a John Force question. All right, this guy here, he was trying to get my attention early. I passed over him. Sorry. Should have seen the look I got. All right, who are you? Where are you from?
Dalton from Vermont. John, I have two. Is your car set where you want it? And the second one is, are you going to hang on for number one?
Well, you look right over there at our trailer, the bunch of kids over there, Jackson and all the guys, and we do it because we love it. We got 4 good hot rods here. We don't care who gets low, you know, as long as we can fight off the Petrogons and the Schumachers and everybody. But at the end of the day, we're here to entertain you, and we want to give you a show. Mom and Dad brings you out here, and or you all come on your own. But just watching the traffic, the millions that were spent by the new regime here to bring NHRA here on this racetrack, the safety is unbelievable here, and I just love racing. I came here in '86 and I raced with a lot of the legends that aren't here anymore. The guys Don Perdone, the Snake, you know, Big Daddy Don Gartlets, they're not out here on the NHRA deal. Gartlett shows up a lot. But Kenny Bernstein's gone, but his son's back racing. He just had surgery, so we all want to pray for Brandon. But at the end of the day, we just love what we do. And to see the crowds, what do you ask? Yeah, I don't plan on quitting. I ain't got nowhere to go. The wife, she loves me. She just don't like me. So I don't go out. I get to stay here every day with Robert. I get to be with my girls. Grandbabies will be flying into Chicago next week, and it's the greatest show on earth, what NHRA offers you. You got to take the time, though. You got to walk the midways. Look at what Auto Club offers you, and AAA. You got to take a look at all the things that go on. And you got to walk through the John Force Midway or the Motorcraft. Yeah. You can win Fords, but not just us. The Army, everyone that's out here, the things that all of the race teams and their sponsors do to promote you. That's why we do it. And if you keep looking, we'll keep coming, we promise.
How's John Coyle doing?
All right, guys, we're going to start back to far end on the stage, so we're looking for a Courtney Force question. You got one? Tell us who you, oh, by the way, I meant to ask this earlier. Remember, guys, a good question is not, hey, can you sign this? Who are you? Where are you from?
George Perry from Scotland, Connecticut. And my brother Robbie and I are young guys like John. We still drag race. But the question, Courtney, is you guys seem to be doing very good in this track. Is this a good track for your cars? It seems like they're getting good traction.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I like racing here. I was yelling at my guys on the radio actually after my last run last night. It was just one of those runs where, you know, you're heading down the track and it was just perfectly smooth, and I had just perfect tunnel vision down there, and I knew it was going to be a good run, and we went to the top spot and ran a 4:08. So so far I'm liking this track. I'm excited to be here. You know, they did a really great job when they, you know, came out here and you know, repaved it, redid it. I mean, they really did a great job and put a lot of hard work in it. So I'm excited. I like it. So I don't know how you guys feel, but that's how I am. I'm sure Dad likes it. He's at the top spot. So.
Well, Robert to give you, and by the way, I've been with Castro 28. I'm going after Bernstein's Budweiser record of being with Budweiser for 30 years. And I'm going to try to break that with Castro in the next few years. So, but right now, let Robert give you a little bit on the racetrack. He understands that best.
Yeah, we have a track guy that's all he does. He lives up there and he gives us reports all day long of the temperature and you know what the traction is, all that kind of stuff. But he also comes into this track early, all the racetracks early, and he gives us a report before we ever get here. He was impressed right when he came in at the work these guys had done and how smooth this racetrack is. You know, if we get some real good conditions, especially with the air up here, air and all the trees, you know, we're at sea level, you know, you can set national records. So you guys should be really proud that you guys have one of the best racetracks in the country.
Brittney, I got a question for you.
Where are you from?
Is your dad as wonderful as these fans really think?
I don't think you guys know how crazy he can be. If you see him up there on the starting line, in front of Courtney's car, my car, Robert's car, he's just pacing back and forth. And I don't know who he's talking to because he doesn't have a radio in, but he's talking to himself, going over everything. But he means well. He always leans in and wishes me good luck.
Maybe he might have one of those invisible Bluetooths you just don't know, you know? All right, we got time for one more question. Let's do a John Force question, guys. Got time for one more. This young guy right here. Hey, buddy, what's your name and where you from?
My name's Richie. I'm from Stowe, Massachusetts, and my question is, why don't you do your John Force burnouts anymore?
Because Mike Neff, the crew chief, won't let me. The motors just won't take it. We don't carry enough fuel. We used to do. I had a fan say, I was here, you did a burnout to the lights. I said, I remember that. Actually, the throttle's stuck. The cars are so exotic anymore. And I ain't going to get into motors because I ain't going to talk that shit. Don't know how. I'm going to let Robert, but let me ask you a question. How many Canadians we got here? Raise your hand. Yeah. How many, Chad. That's Chad Light from Auto Club. Yeah, Chad is Canadian. How many of you here from New York? What about New Jersey? How many here from Epping? Well, raise your hand so I know how many people are from Epping.
Small town.
Yeah. How many girls here single like old men? Oh, no, I didn't mean to say it. Robert, answer that question. I forgot the question. About the track.
The burnouts, the long burnouts, we love all that stuff. Unfortunately, it gets the tires too hot. You know, just like we used to hit the throttle in the pitch, you know, you get to hear that. We don't do that anymore. It hurts the clutch. So these things, they've got so much horsepower now that every little thing you can do for consistency makes a big deal. So it's a little more boring probably in the pits, but you're getting a lot of really fast runs and close side-by-side racing doing what we're doing.
But if you'll all buy t-shirts, I'll do a burnout all the way to downtown Epping. If Mike Neff will let me. Mike Neff's the driver, and let me tell you something. When it comes to that motor and those guys over there, it's just amazing what they do with it. The whole team, and not just our teams, but all the teams in racing, These kids, they live it around the clock. They truck it across America. You ought to just take the time and stop by and say thanks when you're going by.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they make it all happen. They make us all up here look good and all the drivers. But they're the magic. They're the ones that turn the deals and make it happen. And you're the ones that buy our product. And I just really want to thank all of you. You know, Brand Source and Freightliner, so many people that's with us, Traxxas, and all of this. They allow us to come out here and do what we want to do. But always remember this. The men and women in the police and fire departments, they keep us safe. But number one, thank you. Are you a police son? Raise your hand.
Firefighter.
Firefighter. Well, stay close to me. We're going to try to run in the trees. That little beauty might be on fire. But let me tell you, if you have family or you're out there in the military, the men and women that fight around the world for us to give us this great country of the USA today and the flag and allow us to come here to you, God bless you.
Hey guys, we gotta let these guys get back to their cars and get ready for first round. So how about a big round of applause and thank these folks for coming on. The official John Force race team here. Hey, Robert's still gotta get his fire suit and everything here, guys. So, hey guys, I'm gonna ask you guys, please.